Do you get his attention? There was that what's it called, challenge where people were dropping towels or whatever. So yeah, what do you do? Say your man spending so much time on the game that you bought with your money. Now this man is always
Exactly.
on this thing.
In case you don't know, still, my name is Colamide Dwayne, and you're listening to the Colamide podcast.
You ain't got a clue, let's be honest. I had a couple seasons made a forest. I put in the work and take the...
Hi guys, welcome to the Colamide podcast, and I'm glad that we're doing this again after like a long time. I have two people on the pod with me today. First, ladies, Tara, what's good?
What's up? Hello everybody. What's poppin'? What's going on, man?
Tell us your deepest, darkest secrets.
Whoa! Right into it. No introduction, no dinner, no moving, nothing. Just like that. Okay, cool. Well, my deepest, darkest secret. What is that? Okay. Well, my deepest, darkest secret. When I was in kindergarten.
Okay.
I had a boyfriend. He wasn't really. Listen. He wasn't really my boyfriend. He was just like, he would always give me
What did
food.
he give you? Okay, so I was gonna ask, did he give you all these sweets?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I associated with love. So I was like, wow, like every single time you come out, you sit down, you first think of me. This is love. This is serious love.
Right.
So yeah, and then I ended up cheating on him.
Wow. Since that time, you've been doing the madness, Tara.
I've not been doing the madness. I've actually come down since kindergarten. I have.
Right.
It's been very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was taking another boy's
kindergarten
food.
was your whole phase, yeah? No, that was it?
It was, I mean, I guess, because I was just like taking food from everybody. Like, I was just like, he said he wanted to give me some cookies. I said, cool. Jonathan wants to give me cookies. Sam wants to give me Indomie. Like, I'm happy with everything. I'm just walking into the blessings.
Great. I mean, you peaked early to another level, So, damn it. So you know how we do, yeah? I'm going to ask two questions now. You guys just have to give us, your honest answers, right? First question is, if you found a bag filled with $1 million that belonged to a drug lord, what would you do? So first question goes to Damien and then Tara.
Wait. How do I know it belongs to a drug lord? Like, do I know? I know it belongs to a drug lord.
Let me give you the scenario. So you heard on the news, that there was a shootout between the police and this, gang. So you go past the point or whatever, and then you see the bag. Now, there's also like underground gist of, the gang looking for their money. The police say they don't have it, nobody's owning up to it, but you found the bag. So what do you do then?
Well, I mean, if I feel like I'll take the bag and move here.
Interesting.
Over here, it's quite easy over here to get away with that kind of money, right? So
really...
that's not a problem.
Okay.
Immediately come here.
All right. Tara, what would you do?
Dang, that... First of all, do they have trackers in the money? Because don't underestimate these drug lords. Very
that's true.
They keep track of the money. If I'm looking through it, and I see like a scan barcode something, I'm giving it back. My head is not worth this money at all. Just come and collect it. If it's a chapo, he'll find me. He can pay anybody to find me. So if I'm looking through, it's looking clean. I don't, you know what I'll do? I don't know if I'll turn it in. I'll probably just donate it. So they come and they ask questions like, what did you do with the money? Where did you keep it? I gave it to charity. I want to go and build schools. Because then you can't kill me because I did a good thing. If I now want to go spend it on car, wahala. So, Balenciaga, you feel me?
All right. Definitely. All right, cool. Because me, I probably would just take it and give it back to them. I've seen too many gang-related films and like narcos in it.
You give it back, technically they might give you a cut of the money simply because you brought it back.
Exactly.
That's you might actually get the money anyways. You might get the money just because you got it back.
Right. Maybe even if not all the money, even at least I'll know I'll get something, right? So that's what I do. That's what's up. All right, cool. So here, the main topic we've got today, the question. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, what kind of a guy deserves a PS5? Now, I'm going to let Tara talk first because I just want to hear just straight up, yeah, as short as possible. What's your answer to that question?
Okay. What kind of a guy is with a PS5? It kind of makes sense now. So like, if you are doing what you need to do, like, you know, you're playing the role of boyfriend or husband, and you've just been above and beyond, or like you've been working hard. So like you say, you know, you look like, oh, and you know, you've been putting in your effort, you've been going to work, it's been hard, you've been stressed out. Here, relax, enjoy PS5. You know, you don't have to question where he is. You don't have to think like, oh, I wonder if he's texting somebody, seeing this person. Peace. Like, the kind of man that comes with peace. Just dash him anything he wants.
Davian, do you agree with that?
The PS5, everything, whether you're boyfriend, whether you're almost boyfriend, friend with benefits, husband, divorcee, you're king, just...
Yeah, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. You said every king. That's not what I said.
Then we're all kings. That's what we're trying to say, you know. So what you're saying now is, I don't understand this, because here's my deal, right? If a woman wants something, say like a new weave or, you know, something like that, no guy is gonna say, oh, she has to be doing everything she needs to be doing. She needs to make sure that my heart is on 100%. I don't know, whatever heart beats are. You know, she needs to make sure that I'm not thinking she's cheating on me, or she's cooking and I don't know, whatever it is. Do they always have to be like 100% for you to? You don't always have to be 100% to get a weave. You know, man's gonna buy it for you regardless. So when it comes to this, and I don't think men ask for that much as compared to women. So why do you automatically have to become, you know, the ideal man to get these things?
I don't think you have to become the ideal man.
Or
I think
you have to be. Yeah, not become. Just be.
Just be. I just think it's the fact that, like, you wouldn't, if your girlfriend now is coming to ask for weave, but she's been making you upset the past couple of weeks, and you're getting suspicious about her interactions, you will not be so quick to say yes.
Now, of course,
right?
If anybody's making you upset,
no,
but you're saying that, you know, he has to be doing everything. First of all, you said he has to play the boyfriend or husband, you know, role. There's people in talking stage getting weaves, don't you think?
And now, as they should be.
Wow, so it should be. It should be. I see what you mean. Anyway, so another question is, when the news came out, you know, about the new PS5, which always happens to boys anyway. If a new FIFA comes out, new game comes out, of course we talk about it. Even though in the back of our minds we know, yeah, we're probably going to buy, you know, these things ourselves. We talk about wanting women to buy, and some lucky angels, wherever they are, get their women to buy them these things. But the big joke is always, you know, if your woman gets you like a PS5 or like a FIFA 20 or, you know, 2K20, whatever, they would control your actions around that thing. Like if you're playing your game, the girl's like, yes, you had enough. I need a kiss. End that game. You know, I want you to kiss me. Why does that always happen? Is it because it's just a stereotype, or is it because it's true? Do you think it's true, Tara?
I think it's a stereotype, but then I guess it also depends on the kind of woman that you're with. I personally do not want a gift from somebody that's going to consistently hold it over my head. It doesn't matter if you give it to me on a silver platter. I know one time, because you're going to come up and you'll remind me every single time you're the one who bought it for me. I feel like if you get somebody a gift, you expect them to use it. So it's like, I wouldn't want you to get you like a PS5 and then see you not using it because you're scared I'm going to be like, oh, get off of it. Come on, talk to me, you know?
Very good point. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want you to use it, but at the same time, don't go mad.
What is going mad?
Don't go mad. As in like 24 hours a day, everything on this thing. You know what I'm saying? Balancing. You feel me? It shouldn't be 24 hours you're on it. So it's like, use it. I want you to use it. But at the same time, I'm here. PS5 and me, we cannot compete. Hopefully, in your head.
One thing is that I've actually noticed, yeah, if you're a guy who's a gamer, yeah, like a gamer, I'm not so much of a gamer. after like an hour or two, like I just say, yeah, I'm done, kind of stepped up. But like if you're a guy who's a real gamer, to be honest, it's more convenient to not live with your girl. It is, yeah. Like it's the only comp. So like, okay, if she's not around, you can kind of focus your 4 or 5 hours, away something. But there is no way you're in a house with your girlfriend and 4 or 5 hours will go by with no sort of, you're not giving her. Can't work. Right?
But my question is, like, when the woman's busy, I don't know what women take time. Okay, say she's like one of them YouTubers, or she's like an influencer online, whatever. She's doing like her IG live and she's on it for like 2-3 hours. As a guy, you're supposed to cope, even if you live with her, your girl is on her IG, maybe not entertaining, engaging her fans. That's when
you turn on the PS5.
Yeah, that's my deal. Here's my deal. What if I don't feel like playing my PS5 then? I can do whatever. I can be on my phone as well, read, listen to music, but I'm not gonna sweat it. Like she's doing her thing, let her, have it. Now, if I'm on my PS5 playing like, COD or FIFA, why can't I take like 2-3 hours of my day or 4, to do this thing? So I don't understand why they always make it, it's just general consensus at this point, where they make it seem like a man having fun outside his woman is almost like, you shouldn't be doing that. Do you agree with what I'm saying, Tara? No.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay.
You said no for me. No, I agree with you. I think that there's this sort of belief that you shouldn't be having fun outside of your woman, but I also feel like the people who are voicing those opinions have probably been through some stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, who made you suffer? Because I think it could honestly be flipped. So if you're doing something like you're on live.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, let's keep it the same. She's on live.
Yeah.
But if she's on live for 10 hours straight, problem.
Okay.
Go play your game. 10 hours straight, problem.
Okay.
Balance.
It's all about the balance. Yeah.
Yeah, moderation.
All right. So what's the craziest thing that you think, say you're not with them? Because I've seen like girls, maybe take off the cords, turn off the games, break his TV or something.
I hate those.
Yes, that's like really dramatic. But my question now is, what's the acceptable thing to do? Like when your man is spending so much time on his game, what do you do as a woman? What do you get his attention? There was that what's it called, challenge where people were dropping towels or whatever. So what do you do? Say your man spending so much time on the game that you bought or with your money. Now this man is always on this thing, What do you do?
I feel like there's a lot of things that can just be solved with communication.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if something is vexing you, and you should be able to voice it, and that person should be able to understand where you're coming from, and then decide, okay, I'm going to take that into consideration and consider you when I'm doing this thing. I think a lot of times when people go and they start pulling cords and plugging out stuff, you haven't communicated properly, you're just vexed. And you don't know what to take it out on. Because the reality is, you're going to pull that cord and it's not going to solve anything. In fact, they will take it and go to their friend's house and continue to play there.
And start playing there.
No discussion, no nothing. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you have to be like, I understand that I got this for you and it's yours. Don't start thinking that I'm just trying to, hover over it because I bought it for you. It's yours. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I feel like it's taken away from the time we could be spending together. So is there a way that we could set it up to where you can still play your game, I can still do my thing, but we can still make time for both of us? Mm-hmm. That way I'm not having to shut off power. I don't become the NEPA of the house. And I'm not having to do mad things just to get attention. Because I didn't do that. What's the point of that? You're just two people being vexed and nothing getting solved.
Facts. So question to Damien. If you're playing a game, your girl takes out the cord, switches off the light, what do you do?
There's nothing. I can drop the controller. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Your game is
pissed at her. Would that cause a fight?
Of course. Be obsessed, but it wouldn't cause a fight or anything. I mean, like, the game is lost. The game is lost. Now there's nothing that either of us can do. So we can just sit there and look at each other.
I don't know about that one, Chief, bro. Man.
I bet.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be like, you know,
Cause me, like a game, you know, adventures or whatever they are, you know, whichever one you're playing, you create like a team or you're playing like an adventure game.
Oh, like FIFA mode, like
yes, exactly.
Career mode. It's career mode. Like, you know, career mode. I'll probably be upset, but you know, if I was playing online or something, I would. Like,
oh nah, bro, I'm not on that. Yeah, I would probably.
But again, there's nothing I can do about it. It's like it is what it is. It's gone. You know, the argument maybe more so why she feels like she needs to take an extremes. That's more the argument.
I hear you. Now, question to Tara. A big part of the conversation around, you know, buying your man a game or whatever is usually the price. Yeah, some people feel like, that's a, you know, although you would see, send your girlfriend money for nails today, but yeah, nobody says send your boyfriend money for PS5. Nah. Anyway, so when it comes to spending for your man, right? Spending money on him, what's the okay? I don't know if you're willing to share. I would ask 2 questions. So, what's the highest amount you have spent ever on your man? And what's the considerable amount, you know, that you'd say, all right, this is considerable for every woman to spend, say, monthly? You know, that's if you're even giving the man money. But yes, those questions now.
Okay. So first one I actually can't answer because I've never had a man like that.
Wow.
So I just... Yeah, people are just like, wow, that's crazy. That's my thing. It is.
It is.
But considerable amount, I would say, honestly, because me personally, I like sentimental stuff. So like, I want to know that you put thought into it. And a lot of times you putting thought into something doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. So I feel like it depends on who that person is. Because at the end of the day, it's like each person is an individual. There's some people that they prefer to get gifts. Like they want big, extravagant gifts. So people just want a letter. I want to know that you were thinking and you remember what I said like 2 days ago. Things like that. So I think it's less the price and more the value of it to that person. You know, so if what is going to give you the joy of a PS5 is me going to go get a poster of the music of the person that you like listen to, the song you like listen to the most, then fine, I'll do that. If it's PS5, then sure, no problem. 800, honestly, 800.
It's not that money. It's not that plenty, Abby.
It's not that many, but at one time, that could be a lot. At one time, just be dishing out. There's bills to be paid. COVID is going on. People are without money for real. So, but then I think about like, sometimes girls, our bundles, in a couple of months, we can drop that on hair. Just being honest.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends. What is the value to you? And does PS5 have like layaway? Can I do it in installments?
Probably not. Okay. Damien, what's the highest amount of money like a girl has spent on you, or what's like the most expensive gift you've gotten from a girl?
The most like my very first, like this is like very first girl I was dating when in Amsterdam. She bought me this gold bracelet, which I actually heard was very expensive. Since I was 13 years old, I had no knowledge of these things, and I lost the bracelet somewhere. So maybe that's the most expensive. I'd probably say my girlfriend in university. So like 2 weeks after my birthday, she took me to Paris. Yeah,
all expense. This guy, you have...
No, not like the trip there, and the trip back. It was like a package, you know.
Okay.
And stuff. So yeah, she paid for that.
At 13?
Huh?
13?
No. This was in university. This was 18.
Oh, I was about to say, wow.
Yo, at 13, you should be married to her now, man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Nah, with the way guys are, they'll still be talking.
Right. You really
definitely that. I'll definitely say that.
Let me see. What's the most? I don't think girls like me that much. I mean, anyone like for real? If I like,
why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Listen, Columbia, you be all up and down Twitter talking about some. You be all up and down Twitter just romancing the ladies. I'm like, true.
What?
Okay, Columbia Day.
No.
You don't want me.
That's not me. That's not me.
That's not me. I don't do that.
You know what is, yeah? First of all, I feel like you're the one that's lying. You know, all this, I've not had a man. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You being
I knew you were gonna come back to this.
like
I knew it.
That's how it has been. That's why you haven't had
I haven't. I really haven't. Like, it just, I don't know. High school, I didn't. And I think, honestly, a part of it was just, I went to majority white high school. And so, like, I think around that time, nobody really liked the black girls like that. Like, there were a couple of us that were like in relationships, but even then, I don't know. I was just so weird. I've always been so weird. And I feel like then everybody wants to be like cool. I mean, I was weird, but I don't like the word popular because it has a negative connotation, but I was kind of popular in high school. So I feel like, yeah. And then college, my college experience was different because I did 2 years at a nearby college, like a community college. And then I transferred. And by the time I transferred, it was just like, you're getting into this new place, you don't really know people. And then I spent a year there. Then I was in nursing school. And you don't have any time for nobody in nursing school. So it's just been like time and even me, because I'm very into myself. Like, I feel like I want to enjoy my singleness and being selfish in this part of my life. Like, why are we so quick to jump into stuff when the reality is we're going to spend the majority of our lives in stuff anyway? Like, I'm going to get there regardless. We're going to end up there regardless. But let me enjoy now. Let me enjoy this.
You are very annoying. All right, I hear you. Still, but you must have had like a crush on a guy, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You've not kind of dated anyone at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Have you had any like imaginary boyfriends? I don't know, like a singer or a rapper that you're like, oh, that's my husband, because that's a sort of relationship. Oh,
right? Yes.
Sort of
if you ask my little brother now, he'll tell you that I have too many. I have too
Who's the
many.
Who's the latest one?
The latest one is gonna be the one. What's the name of it? Was it Swanky something? The one from Living in Bondage. The guy who was in the latest Living in Bondage. Him. That's the latest one. But I have so many. Okay. Aina Wigwe is definitely mine. Wow, he's so beautiful.
All right, Tara, we hear you.
Yes.
We understand the vibe now. Okay. So thank you guys, first of all, for coming on this pod. Anyway, two songs that you're feeling at the moment, right? So we're going to go... Tara, do you want to go first? Do you want Damien to do it? Or do you want me?
Damien go first, because I forgot to check.
Yeah. All right. So Damien, you know the vibes, yeah? Two songs you're feeling right now. Yeah, tell us one.
You know my vibes. Show Them Camp featuring Poe, Savage. Shit is crazy. I'm gonna shoot some contact next month, and I really want to, because the bar is amazing. So Show Them Camp. What would be my number 2 right now? But it's off of Freddie Gibbs album. God, I can't remember the name of the song, but I don't know the whole album. Everybody listen to the whole album. The whole album.
Interesting. Tara, you better be thinking and be ready now.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's like that lady, something Brown. What's her name? The woman that read.
Who? Foxy Brown?
That one. The lady on Twitter, the one with the voice, with her the daughter.
The one with the voice, very good. Now I've narrowed it down.
No, what's her name? Everybody knows it.
Who?
She scored the deal with. I don't know. I'll find her. Something Brown is what her name is. She's got a daughter. You know what?
Okay,
look at
I know who you're talking about. Is it like Tabitha or something? I don't know.
Yes, that's the one.
Is it really? Yeah. Okay. That popped into my head first.
Yeah. Right.
So for me, I would say Chloe and Halle's new album, Ungodly Hour, is really good. And I like to do it, but right now it is.
Nah,
the one that I'm liking.
I didn't really. But anyway, go on.
You didn't really like it,
to
really?
Be honest, outside to do it. I'm just like, yeah.
Really?
I'll be honest. Like,
I think for me it was.
I tweeted about it, and people almost had my head, but I'm just like, yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, of course, I feel like they talked about because they're signed to Beyonce, right? I don't. This
No.
Is, okay. All right.
Yeah. Agree with me.
I'm agreeing by force.
Yeah, by force.
Yeah.
No, their voices are like they're such talented. Like even when they talk, they're singing. It's weird. Like I hear people always say like, "Oh, they sound like sirens," and they do like in because I used to be really into like Greek mythology, like really into Greek mythology. So you know how the I think it was what was his name? Was it Homer? I don't remember. Some dude on a ship. And like the sirens would stand on rocks, and they would be beautiful, and they would sing, and the sailors would sail towards the rocks to get close to them, and they would die, right? Wow. But the sirens are known to be like have such beautiful voices, and that's what I imagine sirens would sound like, just beautiful. Like even when they're not, like they sound a lot better live than they do on their album.
Yeah, I watched the one they did from home. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was so good. Mm-hmm. But I think for me, off that album, I've been listening to Ungodly Hour, the actual song, for over and over again. I really like that. And then right now, let me just go back to whatever I listened to recently. So I'm really into old school music. And so I discovered a song that I used to listen to a lot when I was younger, Rock the Boat by Forrest. It's not originally by Forrest. Right. It's like, but I've got to know if you got the notion. Yeah.
Go on.
But yeah, that song, yeah.
That's fantastic. 2 songs I'm feeling right now. First one, Harry Styles. I know it sounds
Really?
Yeah. Watermelon Sugar. Actually, I love
heard that name, I swear, in like 2 years.
I've heard that, but I thought it was so poppy. It's so poppy. Watermelon Sugar. I thought it was so poppy.
Well, it's catchy.
Like it's so
I don't know.
It is.
Catchy. It's very catchy, yeah. So that's one. And then the second one is by Rema, Ginger Me, man. It came out like 3 days ago.
I've not heard that song. I've seen the video has been recommended. I've not.
Bro,
yeah,
just play it. It's an amazing tune, man. Yeah. So anybody else?
Part of like an EP, or is it just the single?
No, it's just a single. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you very much again. This was hella fun. We know that Tara has been, in a whole phase for quite some time. That's why she doesn't.
Oh my god!
And of course, Damien doesn't mind if his girl, rips out his game. He's still gonna.
He's lying. He's lying.
Exactly.
He's lying.
All right, guys, and I am.
It's not story mode. As long as they're not upset. If it's story mode, okay.
Man. You're capping. If you put time and energy and brain into that thing, you will cry. Anyway, I would, be expecting my lovely queens to buy me the PS5, whenever it's out.
Yes, queens. Let us normalize buying PS5s. Let us normalize buying PS5s.
Here we go.
There we go.
Let us normalize sending Tara bundles. How about that?
Well,
everybody.
That too. Let us normalize that too. Yes, send everybody bundles.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, guys, thank you very much for listening. Keep streaming, keep listening, keep sharing with your friends and enemies. This was fun. Catch you guys at the next one. Say bye, guys.
Bye. Yeah. Do I just leave?
I was just about to end it, and then you said that. Yeah,
I was like...
Now you can do your dramatic effect, and you just go. I would add that in post-production.
So I should do like a dramatic leaving sound?
If you want to.